After just add water, all of a sudden, it was on. All of a sudden, he was everybody's favorite surfer. He was in New York Times Nightline, we were on the Channel 5 News, he had an article in Rolling Stone. He was just a full-blown Hawaiian hero icon.
That movie, what it did is it took Clay to a new level of fame. That movie put Clay on the radar and made people, you know, maybe with the same problem, they can use him as a role model.
Yeah, I felt a little more famous, a little more known after that, surfing worldwide.
He often would say, I don't want to be famous. I don't want people to know who I am. I just want a simple life, simple life, simple life.
Clay worked with Neville. He's one of the modern Taylor Steele type.
Anything you can do with Neville is good for your career in our industry because he's an elite filmmaker. The Landscape Altered trip, it was a A-plus crew of guys doing ridiculous airs and setting the bar for performance surfing. Clay was the standout surfer.
He mixed it up with the big guns and showed that he is one of the most radical free surfers of this era. In 2009, when he won that Porto comp, that was a damn amazing feeling. And he pretty much just beat up the whole field, and it was perfect. Slabby little beach break. He was just murdering it. We were both in shock that he won, but we were getting some results around that time, and we were starting to feel like, wow, we're a winning team, and we're gonna take this thing all the way.
I'm tripping now.
It's like a dream now.
Yeah, now I'm just gonna go home today.
It's funny how things shift, you know. At that time, he was hungry. 2010, Nara being the junior pro. Oh man, he was a machine. He was winning every heat. I think his only competition was Gabe Medina. Clay was eating him up as far as style and finesse.
I had a really good board that comp. I was doing a lot of throw tails and judges like that, and I made it through a lot of heats. Surfing kind of good and felt on during that comp.
Shocker. We had a true shocker.
My understanding was that it was late because as a matter of him and also the person that was supposed to get him to the heat on time.
By the time he got there, he was late for his heat, and it threw him out of his thing, and he was just over.
I thought too much when I got there. Everything just kind of fell out, and then I was just close to the final and lost.
I talked to him about what happened since then, and it's like, I'm done with contests. I don't do contests. It was almost like he had the switch and then it flipped off.
For a pro surfer who didn't rely on competitive results, I almost feel like you can never do enough. There was no doubt he worked hard, but he did the projects that he wanted to do, and then he'd get invited on a lot of magazine trips, and some of those trips ended up being big trips, and he turned them down.
I can think of multiple things Clay turned down where we've tried to get him on trips and wanted him to go, and he just didn't feel comfortable enough, and that's hurt him.
Travel takes time, but yeah, I don't like it, not really.
Here's this young man with Asperger's going into airports where there's hundreds of people. This is a young man that is completely overstimulated by the world.
I thought I had enough stuff out, but you know, I guess you gotta just grind it out when you're doing that kind of stuff.
Eventually, if you keep turning down opportunities, they're not gonna come anymore.
Why are you asking all this? I don't need all this.
No, because people want to know what's happened.
All right, well, let's finish it, bro.
All right.
You're really eggy.
All right, let's finish it.